America Wonder.
Just see those sleigh bells jingling, ring, ting-a-ting-a-ling. I'm on to lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tari Live. This is your first time here. You're welcome. Please consider subscribing to my channel, okay? So welcome to Vlogmas day 8. I think this is day 8, I'm not sure. So yeah, a couple of days ago I did a video on some of the things that shocked me when I first came into the UK. And there are so many more things that have shocked me so far, so many things that are so different from what I'm used to. And I thought, why not do a part 2 of that video? So that's what I'm going to be doing in this video. So if you haven't watched part 1, I'm going to put the link somewhere so that you can go and watch it. And yeah, let's get right into the video. Of course, I wrote it down because there are so many and I don't want to forget. Okay, so the first one that I won't say it shocked me, but it's very annoying. Couples are seen and treated as individuals. Okay, so many times I've gone somewhere with my husband or we're doing something like official and they're like, okay, what about your partner? Are you good to discuss this in front of your partner? I'm like, it's my husband. He's not my partner. Obviously, like, you know what I mean? He's my partner, but like, he's my husband. I would rather you say husband as opposed to partner. I remember when we wanted to open our bank accounts and then they asked for how much we earn. And then the lady was like, are you okay to disclose that in front of your partner? And I'm just like, my husband says, husband is okay. We don't keep secrets. So a couple of other examples as well where they just like separate the both of you. When we were applying for our house as well, he had to apply differently. I had to apply differently. I had to fill a form. He had to fill a form. It's not like in Nigeria where I can, start a process or go through a process on behalf of Mr. and Mrs. So, or he can do that on behalf of, him and his wife. Here, every man for himself. Everything is orderly here. Like, okay, I'll give an example. On the bus, right? Sometimes there's a queue for people who want to get on the bus. Sometimes there's no queue. But either ways, people wait for those on the bus to disembark first before they get on the bus. It's not like in Nigeria where people are looking for space or like there's scarcity of bus and people are rushing in as others are coming out. It's like so orderly. You wait for everybody to come out first and then you go in. This place will teach you to have manners, to be prim and proper, and I'm loving it. Okay, so the next thing is you can't just sit anywhere on the bus, at restaurants. You've got to be considerate and be conscious of like signs. So there are some seats that are for disabled. There are some seats or some spaces that are for like wheelchair. There are some spaces that are for prams, for toddlers. So you have to be mindful or like conscious of your environment. You can't just go and sit down anyway, because if a disabled person comes in or a parent comes in with a child and they've got a pram, you're going to have to stand up and leave that place. So there are some seats that are priority, so you have to look at your surroundings properly before you sit or before you stand. Or yeah, and that's really good because they consider the disabled. It's like there's a lot of inclusion here, and I love that, because in Nigeria there's really there's no allowance for that. There's no allowance for that, just because, I guess, because of how the country is, like there are no procedures put in place. Basically, there are no considerations for disabled. There are no considerations for people with special needs. There are no considerations for people with kids. They are not really like it is here. So yeah, you can just tap your card to pay, although there's a limit. Like, I think that's what they call contactless payment. Is that what they call it? I don't know. But yeah, so if you're paying for little things here and there, maybe £4, £2, £20, £15, you can just tap the card and then the payment goes. And there's nothing like, oh, please wait, we need to confirm, we need to see debit alert before you go. There's nothing like that. You just tap it and like, okay, thank you. It makes a ping sound, and then once you're done, you can go. You don't have to wait for them to confirm that it has gone through or whatever, like the way we do it in Nigeria. I've literally had to sit down in shops in Lagos because they said they've not gotten the alert. Even when I show them my own alert, or I show them like, look, this is the screenshot, or I show them my balance, I'm like, look at my own alert here. They're like, no, sorry, we have to confirm first. So there's nothing like that here, and it just makes it easier. Another thing is there's nothing like current or savings. You know how every time you go to a shop or you go and buy something in Nigeria, it's like current or savings, current or savings, current or savings, current or savings. There's nothing like that here. Here is mainly cash or card. Like, how do you want to pay? They don't care about your type of accounts. Like, it's automatic. It just works. You know. There is a particular online bank. I don't know if it's just for this online bank, but this is the one I know. So that's the one I'm talking about. They have cash deposit points, so you can just take some cash and go and put it inside your account. No queues, because there's so many all over the country. There's so many, so it just makes cash deposits very, very easy. Like, there are no hassles, you know. And the first time I found out about it, I think it was my friend that told me about it, because I was like, I have cash in my hand and I want to go put it in this account. That was before we opened our proper accounts. And I was like, oh, just check for a cash point, or is it pay point you called it? Just check for the one closest to you. It was in a supermarket, and I just walked in there. So the guy wanted to deposit some cash. I gave him the cash and I gave him my card, and he just tapped it somewhere. There was a beep sound, boom, and then the money was like instantly in my account. I'm like, wow, so convenient. So I mean, these are shocks to me, but I'm loving it because it's just making life easier. Like, it's just, this system just works physically. You can breathe. Drivers will wait for you to cross. Yes, I have not seen any driver that will not wait. Like, when they see that you want to cross, I haven't seen any driver that will not wait for you. Compared to Nigeria, where you literally have to beg or put yourself on the road and force them to wait, or I don't know, just wait and wait and wait and wait until there are no cars coming before you go. You know, once they see that you want to cross, they're going to wait for you. They are very patient. They don't use their horn unnecessarily. You know, in Nigeria now, if we want to alert somebody in front of us, we horn. If the person in front of us is wasting time, we horn. If the traffic light is not turning, we horn. At every point in time, we horn. They don't use horns here. I haven't heard them use horns here. Maybe they use it when it's an emergency, I don't know, but they don't horn. They're very patient, you know. So if somebody is coming in front of you and like there's no space, maybe there's double parking, the person that is going this way will just wait a couple of seconds, that person goes, and then you go, you know. So like I said, it's a system that works. Another one that shocked me, this one, I'm gonna insert a video, because when I saw it I was like, ah, America Wonder.
You see the Tesco ones, don't you?
Yeah.
Go to Tesco's. It's a storage
This particular area, there's a barricade. I think there's like a sensor. So when the train is coming, it closes. So cars can pass, people can pass. And then when the train goes, it opens up again. And when I saw that, I was like, wow, so excited. Like, oh my goodness. If only Nigeria could have this, there's so many lives that could have been saved. People sell things on the railway, on the track, you know, and that has caused so many accidents, because it's our ear that we use. When we hear the boom, 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 like the train is coming, people will now start scrambling, you know, trying to get their goods off the track, their children there, and it can just cause accidents. So when I saw it, I was like, ah, wow. If only, Nigeria, my country. I remember in part 1, I mentioned how deliveries are so easy, you know, they will just come and knock on your door and just give you your delivery. Now, another thing that shocks me and is really annoying me right now is the fact that for some deliveries, once they knock and there's no answer, they will take it back. So there's a card, there's like a little card that you'll just throw into your house, and it will tell you what has happened. Like, okay, we tried to deliver, we missed, or you missed your delivery, and then they will tick what they've done. If they've taken it back to the is it delivery hub now or post office, they're going to tick that box. If they dropped it with a neighbor, they're going to tick that box. If you've got a porch and he puts it there, they're going to tick that box. So a couple of times they've sent it back because, well, that was when we were in the Airbnb. And they just sent my package back, and I had to go to the delivery place to go and collect it from there. And these people, they don't even waste time. It's one knock, it's a loud knock, because after that, the next delivery that they were supposed to bring, I was alert. I was looking at, like, if anybody should knock on this door, I'm running down. And at that time, it was a loud one knock, boom, 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 just once. It was loud, and by the time I got down, the guy had already turned, like his back was already facing the door. So when I opened the door, that he now turned back and he was like, "Oh yeah, I've got a delivery for you." So that's what they do. If they knock once, they don't have patience. There's nothing like, and I don't know why they are doing that. Just call me. Initially, when I was like, "Oh, they don't call, they'll just drop it and go," I was like, "Oh yeah, that's perfect." But this one, I don't understand it and I don't like it. Why will you take it back and I have to look for the nearest delivery hub to me and go and collect my package? I don't like that. It's not good. It's not good. They need to work on that. Another thing, at Burger King, at McDonald's, at KFC, I don't know if they do that in such places, then I'm guessing at other fast food restaurants they will do that as well. You clean up. I don't know if it's necessary, because they've got people that work there, that sweep the ground, that pack trash and everything. But once people are done eating, they clean up, like they throw their trash into the trash can and then arrange the trays, like stack the trays somewhere. Ha! First time I saw it, I was like, wow, this is good.
This is good.
Everything is just so orderly here, and I love it. Okay, something else that is a culture shock, obviously, because we're not used to that in Nigeria, is that you sort out your trash. And based on where you are, if you go to your council website, you see the different bags or like containers for specific kinds of trash. And if you don't sort it out, they've got stickers. So I think a red sticker indicates that you didn't sort out your trash or something like that, and so they didn't take it. That's why they didn't take the trash. The pink sticker indicates that your trash is too full. I think, I don't know if I'm mixing it up, but sure, they've got stickers. So if they don't take your trash, there are reasons why they will not take your trash, and they're going to put stickers on your trash to tell you. So there's like a blue bag for I think cardboard, paper, cartons. There is a small container for plastic bottles. There's another one for like glass, banana peel, eggshells, and then there's another one for like regular dirt from the house. So you have got to be organized. You organize your trash. As I'm talking to you, all the cartons from Amazon that we ordered, all the plastic bottles I've been drinking water, all the papers, everything is still in this house because we have not sorted it. I mean, and that's one major reason why I'm missing Nigeria right now, because we would have just called our security guy. You come carry everything and go and trade outside. When they come, they'll carry it. But here, I like, you must organize it, you must reduce, you must reuse, you must recycle. Everything must be, boom, boom, boom. Which is good. It's a good lesson, I think another one is they would ask if you want a bag, like if you want a nylon bag. That one didn't really shock me because I had heard about it, people talking about it on Twitter and on Instagram, that you pay for nylon bags. So every time you're going shopping, you go with your bag. So that one didn't really shock me. But the fact that they always ask, do you want a receipt? Do you want a receipt? I don't understand. I bought something, print my receipt and give me. I think it still comes down to this reduce, reuse, recycling thing, where they don't want to print too many papers, because if you get the receipt, what are you really going to use it for? If you think about it, it's just waste of paper. Paper that can be used for something better or can be recycled, instead of people just throwing it into the trash and all that. So yeah, I'm gonna end this video here. So don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next videos. Bye.